Good morning, friends. Let me share with each one of you the unfolding of the foreign trade policy 2015-20. If we go back when the new regime of Modi government, the government of NDA has taken its place in the month May 2014. Since then, if we elaborate and we understand the real picture and the vision of the mind of the government, number of initiatives, whether it is Make in India, whether it is Digital India or the Skills India. In combination, the difference can be thought of the skill matters, the technology matters, and the products, the merchandise and the services, the exports or even otherwise domestic trade, it matters. On 1st of April 2015, the new regime of foreign trade policy, the new setup of mind has been unfolded by the Minister of the Commerce and the Industry, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman, has unfolded what the trade in the foreign is going to have the repercussion in the next 5 years. The long-term plans, the medium-term view and the short-term need also. That all three things has been taken care of. Friends, if we look at the commerce and the business of the country, really it has grown abundantly during the last, since the economy has been put into the free mode. But if we look at, there is a need from time to time. Same way in this current foreign trade policy 2015-20 also, number of new initiatives has been for the growth of the exports in merchandise as well as the service segments has taken care of. Friends, realizing there is an abundance need to show the presence all through the world, the set objective, the goal, the vision has been brought into through this methodology of bringing out the policy of which looks like to be a great visionary also. Friends, if we really look at the statistics of the current scenario, we are a part of 2% of the global trade. India is doing a trade to the extent of 2%. But what the government thought of, yes, by 2020 we have to reach to the target level of 3.5%. In otherwise we look at in the number terms, we stand at $465.90 billion US dollar as on date in the current scenario. What the government thought of to reach to the extent of $900 billion by 2020. It shows growth is there, but how the growth can take shape of, it is not only the manufacturing segments, it is in totality, including the service sector has to be taken care of. Government has viewed its mind, shown its mind by having a policy to ensure stability and the consistency. And the government gives its commitment that the 5-year policy will not be altered annually as has been in practice so far. It will be evaluated through a mid-course view after 2.5 years. Friends, consistency always really gives a clear picture, clear views. And same way this policy has also given a view. They are concerned with the exporter community. They are concerned with the need of the exporter community. And same way they have concerned their commitments whatsoever they have gone under the WTO. Friends, looking into all those things, now I'll elaborate whatsoever has happened, whatsoever the new initiative has been given under the new foreign trade policy 2015 to 2020. Friends, if we segment it in two manner, one is the merchandise, another one is the services. I'll be first talk about the merchandise. Merchandise, there were number of schemes earlier also in chapter 3 of the policy, like if we talk about the focus product scheme focus market scheme, market link focus product scheme, Vishesh Krishi and Gram Udyog Yojana scheme, agriculture related scheme, agriculture infrastructure incentive schemes. Now all those 5 schemes has been merged in together, and it has been given a nomenclature to the new scheme is merchandise exports from India scheme, MEIS, the new scheme, which is a merger of all those 5 schemes. The best part of this scheme is there are 3 categories of the countries to whom you are exporting the products: category A, category B and the category C. If you are exporting the concerned connected with the product, you are exporting to that particular country, you will be incentivized accordingly. The incentive rates varies from country to country, product to product. It ranges from 2%, 3% and the 5%. That is the scheme will give a boost to the exports from a product to product, country to country. Friends, moving forward, now I will be touching upon the service sector. Service sector, earlier also there used to be schemes called Served from India scheme. Served from India schemes was having a greater anomalies. Number of decisions are there, some kind of differences were there between the exporter community and the government, and some favorable decision has gone for the exporters also. But now, to having resting on all those things, the foreign companies also, if they are serving from India, the subsidies of the foreign companies also, if they are serving from India, they will be benefited out of this scheme. Friends, more so earlier this under the SFIS scheme, it was non-transferable scheme. It was only and only was allowed to with the condition, actually with the condition of the products of the capital items. It was limited to the capital items only, and the capital items with the condition has to be actually used. Now this has been made transferable, and depending on the kind of services you are exporting with, the benefit will be to the extent of 3% and the 5% on the classification of the services. More so, the best part we look at, the best benefit has gone to the SCZ sectors. SCZs over a period of has grown like anything. They have developed in such a manner, they have shown their popularity also and the contribution towards the growth also. The benefit of this MEIS and SCIS has also been shared with the SCZ sectors also. That is the best to build a greater infrastructure and moving towards the SCZ community, that is really been taken care of. That will automatically in the system will give a benefit under the Make in India scheme. Friends, I would also like to share with you the Commerce Secretary Shri Rajiv Kher have also said and elaborated in a different manner. Not only the financial benefits, if we look at what the exporter needs, exporters and what the government needs, it is not the benefit to the exporters only. The infrastructure has to be developed, institutionalization has to be taken place. The government is going to set up a center for the research in the international trade. That is the best part. Till now, only in India, there is only one institution we normally talk about, the foreign IIFT, that is basically taken care of from different angles. But the research segment is really been, was the need of the hour. Now this will be fulfilled. The government has also thought of strengthening the Indian missions, those who are settled abroad, to take care of the Indian exporters so that they can be provided the services overseas. There are number of development schemes will be there for the development of the growth of the Indian exports. Outreach capacity development will be there. So many other things which has been taken care of for the ease of the business and the betterment of the exporters community. Friends, let me go through another sector under chapter 3 itself, the recognition of the exporters. You know, the recognition plays a very greater role. If we are being recognized, exporters community are being recognized, so then definitely they feel high. The same way, the earlier also there was a recognition in the shape of a export house, in the shape of a trading house, star trading house, premier trading house. But now the categorization has really been, it has been nomenclatured with, it has been given in a different manner. Earlier it is used to be the export in the rupee terms. Now it is in the dollar terms which has to be measured with. Now the nomenclature of these has been also been changed with now 1-star export house, 2-star export house, 3-star export house, 4-star export house and the 5-star export house. If you are largest exporter of the country, amongst the largest exporter with an exporting more than 2000 million dollars, so then you will be recognized as a 5-star export house. If you are the lowest in turnover, minimum to the extent of $3 million during the last 2 years plus current year whatsoever is going on, then you will be recognized as a 1-star export house. Same way the different stages, 2-star export house it is $25 million, for 3 stars it is $100 million, for 4-star it is $500 million. Friends, it is really been recognition plays a very greater role. Those who are recognized, there will be ease for them to do business, whether it is filing of the different papers at the different government offices. That is the best part. Recognition plays a very greater role. Friends, more so moving forward, we also a chartered accountant, we have also to digitalize ourselves. We have also to be taken care of. E-governance has to be taken for us also. The government has, through this policy, has made it in the time to come, it will be made compulsory. All the certification or documents which are to be signed by the chartered accountant or any other professionals under this foreign trade policy, that has to be in the digitalized form. Friends, the another things which I would like to share with each one of you, under the EPCG scheme chapter 5 of the foreign trade policy, there is a big gain for the exporters who are sourcing their plant and machinery from India. There will be directly 25% of the benefit to the extent in the export obligation. Like there is a 6 times of the export turnover, you have to over and above the average, you have to meet out in the 6 years. But in the case if you are sourcing out your machinery from India, then automatically you will be giving the benefit of 25% and only to the extent of 75% of the export obligation has to be fulfilled with. Friends, this is a gain for the exporters community. With this and moving with it, online filing has been in number of ways is beneficial. Speedy recovery of the whatsoever the money you have to get with, the speedy getting the certificates, licenses and the different approvals at a different departments, same way in the DGFT also. Everything has to be filed, e-filed, online filing of the documents, online payment of the fees, number of really been moving with the cost effectiveness in your working also. Simplification of the process, digitalization, e-governance, so many new things has been evolved in the new foreign trade policy. Duty exemptions, we talk about chapter 4 also. It has been really been given shape of new things has been taken care of. No transitional products specific safeguard duty has also to be made exempted. Number of things, if we talk about the quality complaints and the trade disputes against your exports, if suppose this mechanism has also put into place in a better manner. Friends, number of new initiatives for the EOUs, ESTPs, STPs has been allowed to share infrastructural facilities in common. That will be cost cutting, cost effectiveness for the units under the same area and sharing the facilities within the group itself. And if we talk about the SCOMET item, dual use items, there is a facilitating and encouraging exports of the SCOMET items, interministerial through the online message exchange with the CBTT and the MCA, and the communication within the committees of the DGFT, it has to be through the email, e-systems, not otherwise filing movement from here and there. That is the major gain as far as this working system is concerned. Friends, moving with it, I hope trade facilitation and ease of doing business, 24/7 online filing, 24/7 working of the custom stations, e-commerce exports. If you are an exporter of handloom products, books, periodicals, leather footwears, toys and customized fashion and that is to the tune of less than 25,000, even then this benefit will be available to you, even if it is from a foreign post office or through the system of the courier also, then these benefits are being made available. These are the basic criteria which really look at the growth which is expected with the kind of target government has set for the exports, and the way we are moving with, the country is moving with, government's vision is moving with, we all will be beneficial to being a part and the parcel of the economy and the commerce and the trade of the country as such. We as a professional has to think about how we can serve better to our clients, how we can add value to our clients by better understanding of the policy, how we can be make our clients more compliant towards the policy, and how we can be beneficial out of the policy as a whole, as a trade measures which has been put into and unfolded by the Government of India on the 1st of April 2015. Friends, I hope this deliberation will be of great beneficial to you in your professional endeavors also, and we'll be in the time to come also discussing on the other topics with you through this mode also. Thank you friends, thank you all, thank you very much.